Hello, everyone. I've had a lot of thoughts this morning. Um, you know, I just began a video, but I want to make this as kind of an introduction to this channel and also a farewell. I've wanted to do that a while. I really don't know. There's just so much I don't know how to work, and for my tablet, I can't do some things that I do on my desktop. So I want to start. Oh gosh, it's hot in here. um, where was I? Because I'm thinking to keep these videos here, have this as my introduction, and just explain a little what's happened here, and that's what I want to do in this video. What's happened with me and what these videos, these past years have been, and so then I want to perhaps close out the comments. I don't know how to do all this where you can close them out and then have them where they can, or is there a way that I could actually, I don't know, I guess I just go check it, but just where people have to email maybe instead of having all the I don't know what I'm saying right there. So much, and I was just saying how so much, there's different levels, and now there's those out there who they're going through, they're at a different level of the spirit work. Those who don't have it don't understand what I'm speaking. That those who do know what I'm speaking. And those who are still bound and still full of what the world has put into you, it's your perception. You are blind by these things. Everywhere that you are filled with the worldly perception, this is the work. This is what has to be purged out. So then when one who has had the work comes, then because you are seeing from the wrong view, I did what I was told to do, made sure that the snare was out of my eye. I didn't speak, and I don't speak until I understand what I'm saying. That's what you who haven't had the work does not understand. And then you call us proud who've had the work, one like myself. But it's you that's proud, thinking that because what you don't understand, you turn it around on us that we're proud. No, we're bearing witness and testifying to what you think and you say that you believe. That very work being fulfilled, that salvation, and all that, this is what's happening. This is what I'm bearing witness to. And it's not on me if you can't hear it. I'm getting off. There's so many, it's so right. It comes to you when you know what you need to say, and that's why I have to end this. I cannot. Those who have the work, and I know I'm a part of that work, and there's others where there's a part, like there was where I heard confirmation, that was the Spirit confirming. And all of us who have had that work, yes, you hear the calling, but there's so much more to it. Like when I heard the calling was actually when I called. When I first opened that book was when I had, religion had been put into me and caused all the confusion, and it was myself because of that faith that I had. That was what was given, that gift, that faith that I had was able to say, show me, to open my heart and say, show me, teach me. And that's, so I called out first. But then you hear that when you do. I mean, it's all a work, because it's man doesn't understand. It's an eternal gospel. Man looks to what is temporal. See, what's happened in me is the letter. I don't need the letter. I go to the letter just now. I'm not fully finished. There is still things that I get from the letter. Yeah, there's just so much I can't explain, and I'm not here to explain it. I'm here to speak it. That's the difference, and it's nothing of myself. This is the finishing work. This is what's happening today. And it's actually finishing of those who receive it. That's making those whole. And they're growing. They know they're growing and they're enduring. There's still some right now who have heard some things that I have spoken and that others have spoken, but they're fighting that darkness, that enmity within them. It is that good word going out. The truth enters in. And even and they're at different levels. They know what I'm speaking. They still have doubts of myself. Just as I had doubts, even though I heard brethren speaking right, there was that, it's those things. It is a great work. And I know what the work is. And all is being shown to me. Yes. But it's nothing that I did myself. Man has not understood the things it is amazing all that was done in spirit, but man only sees the carnal tell of it. And so when the temporal is taken away, see, at the same time, that's what's been done in me. That's when the scripture, the written word, was fulfilled by the Spirit, by the understanding, by the truth entering, giving me understanding. And that was consumed out of me. There's a Spirit work in every word, a Spirit fulfillment in every word. It began with the word. Maybe this won't be I'm gonna make it, I don't know, maybe another one for my introductory, and because I'm going to begin, because so if I begin to speak the things that I have sat and gathered that has been gathered and understood in me, and there's no way, and I've said it the other day, if I explain this, even say a right word, there's just going to be more. There will always be more questioning. You have to allow the Spirit to work. And this is what's done. It is amazing, the work of salvation, what it truly is. To be, and it's for, and I'm not even going to, this video is just, what is eternal is not temporal. Man, look, what if all the Bibles, which I know a great work has been done through it, and it didn't matter what man says, and it didn't matter what man did, because that's the whole point. Man cannot annul and disannul and alter, or man cannot stop it. No matter what man's hands done, that was not the point. It wasn't what man was going to do. That would not stop it, because man alter a word, that doesn't change what was spoken. And that's how everything's being separated. Those who know, who are the truly faithful, the word is being accomplished in them today. And there's still things I need to understand about how, and about the eternal part of it. And to say I'm not bearing witness, every video bears witness to the Spirit work, bears witness to the truth of the scriptures, to the work of Christ. That's what I'm testifying to. That's the way. I don't have to sit here, and you don't have to write it out. You don't have to, it's not to spell it out. But like I said, if every Bible, if every book was burned and there was none, would the eternal gospel still be? Yeah, the eternal gospel, the eternal Spirit would still be. It would still be true, and it would still be able to work without the written letter. But there was a work done through it. That Bible put together like it is was part of salvation. Like many cast it off, but the thing was, because of salvation, it wasn't about that. It is about those who will. There is some who've cast it off because they had not seen the fullness of the work. They're not condemned for casting off the written letter, because it's the true. It's all separating the truly faithful. This is not man's work. This is not a work of the. I can't explain what you can't hear. Only the Spirit can allow you to hear and understand. It's too amazing what has been done, what has been done in myself, what I am able to see. So I try to testify. I try to give my witness an account of and those who have the work, and there's different levels, and I didn't finish that. Some are still looking at me, and they know, but because they haven't been able to see something, they might look at me or another that's speaking truth, but you haven't, because that hasn't been purged yet. They haven't come to see. You come to see from within. Your eyes are purged from within. And that makes you, that's how you're made more and more able. How can you not hear what I've spoken in all of my videos? And I'm not here to strive. I'm not here to convince any, and it's not, I'm just a vessel bearing my witness, giving my account to whosoever. And that's the Spirit within that is our witness. And actually, there's the part, that's how so much was done. There's a part, the witness, the book is our witness. What testify, because we go through, it's the same Spirit, it's one gospel. So all who partake, it's partaking of the Spirit, partaking of salvation, not partaking of the written letter. That's part of it. But it's overcoming the written letter. That is the orderly arrangement. Man doesn't understand. I say this like this because I don't know. I've told you I can't, you can only bear witness. And I'm going to finish here and begin on my Epiphany of Nancy channel, because all I received was through revelation and epiphany, through the work of the Spirit. And now I know more and more. I haven't even hardly began to say what's been done in me and what I'm able to see. Man don't know the beginning. Find the beginning first. How can you know the end if you know not the beginning? It's how everything was worked. It was worked purposely. It is an eternal gospel. And concerning the eternal, I am just now able to see more and more. But there's no explaining. That's why you can't. If the world can't contain, how can I try to all you can do is give your testimony of each thing, what's been done in you. And if you don't hear and you contend, it's because the work has not been done in you. And I do love you all. Many blessings to you. But wait, I am going to eventually, hopefully, maybe this weekend, it's because I have everything going on. I haven't had time, but I'm going to stop this channel, just not put it, and I might check the thing, or maybe I'll make it where you just have to comment to my other, so I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm beginning there. And the comments I'm going to, because I'm not, that is not, the new channel is going to not to be to contend. I'm not having the strife. I'm going to, it's going to be worked out, however I need to do it. Because I've said it, I can't, if you can't hear, it's not my job to explain it. That's between you and the Father. That's between you and the Spirit. I can't do it. I hope something made sense. I mean no disrespect, but I'm not a respecter of persons either. And I don't know. I love you all. Bye for now.